Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where once again I am heading into the area outside the Hall of Leisure where I need to deal with first the guards and then enter the area outside the Hall of Leisure in Sujana. All right, and what am I going to do once I get here? Defeat Ordekai. Okay, I guess I can do that. Apparently, the ones at the gate don't count since they were prior to my entry to the area. But don't worry. I mean, last time I was here, I had to kill 12 of them. Or was it 14? Whatever. More than twice, or at least twice, as many as we had in this one. So if I could handle that number there. But I think this is going to turn into kill some bosses afterwards. Alright. So, see, I have so much confidence in my ability to beat the Ordekai that I went after the cat first. There you go. And now you. I'm glad I didn't do that in the presence of that girl who wanted me to go all over the place petting cats. I'm not too sure how she would have felt if I went around killing the Ordekai cats. I mean, the fact that the Ordekai maybe says that she won't mind, it's the fact that they're cats which makes me wonder about it. Looks like a real nasty cat there, if you ask me. Certainly not a cute kitten, that's for sure. I don't know what kind of name they would give to this battle cat here. Scratch. Alright, what do we need to do now? Find and interrogate. Okay, we've got 3. Boros, Bora. Well, whatever is the plural of a Boro. Oops-a daisy. Okay. I guess and make sure I call them a Boro rather than a Burro. Oh well. So much my plan about making sure I deal with the was each burrow going to is each burrow going to be protected by a champion? Well, I just have to deal with that and make sure that I don't have my head sliced off as a result of it. There you go. Hello there?
He spoke of gathering forces, rebuilding an army.
Stop! I have seen how you cut through our forces. I will tell you what I know. He spoke of gathering forces, of rebuilding an army. Well, I suppose that is consistent with what we expect him to be doing. I mean, after what happened the last time we ran into him, I guess he would be wanting to rebuild an army. Let's see. Okay, these are both lookouts. Actually, go after the stronger one. Make sure that they're not poking me with arrows. And then jabbity jab jab. Okay, now. So we're going to be... No, this one doesn't... These two could prove to be a little bit of a problem, so I will take them out first. The other one, I guess, was going to be impressed if you go around killing the champion first. Well, I know they don't have the mechanism for it. They just put the champion in front there, and they assume that you fought through there so that he could see what happened. And now you. Oh, speaking of champions, rude. There you go. And now you. Pokety poke poke. Now, let's see what this Boro has to say.
He seeks out the whole. That is all I know.
I do not wish to be. I wish not. Oh, I do not wish it to be my skin freshly flayed. I will tell you what Baruch said to me. He seeks out the whole. That is all I know. Whether it is due to a grievance or seeking boons, I do not know. He could be speak of nothing else. Okay, so he wants to rebuild an army, and he's speaking to the whole. I guess he thinks that the whole will provide him with an army. Well, something tells me the Hall is not just going to randomly provide him with an army. Usually, when you ask a king for a favor, you're going to owe something very, very big to such king. And the Hall, from the impression, I think the Hall is a king or an emperor or something like that. Well, I don't like what. Okay, we'll just have to take care of the sorcerer. Boom, boom. Alright, now. Oh! Oh! A Boro! Another ones I need to question. Ouch! And that's how you know you're fighting a Boro, because that's when they toss the caltrops onto the ground. Pink. Okay, now there we go. Up the stairs. We sort of like run by each other and say, okay, let's try this again. Here we are.
He means to make for Imax Dul in Idagal.
Mercy! I don't wish to fight such a capable combatant. I know what Barshud is planning. He means to make for Imax Dul in Idigal. He seeks the hall there, and that he may raise an army anew and return to Kulzagin. He seeks revenge for a defeat there. Well, I guess we could have figured that out from what the first two said, I think, but he did sort of put it all together. So, as we suspected, he's talking to the hall. Now we know where the hall is, so I guess that's where we're going next. It appears that he's going to Imax Dul to speak with the hall.
So Barshud means to make for Idagal and Imax Dul. Then that is where we too must venture.
Thank you for once again being my ready companion for here in this strange land. I will make my peace here and then venture west to Idigal. If you make it there yourself, find me. It will hearten me to see you once more. All right, so that is pursuing Barshud. So it looks like 5 parts is the answer to the question I asked last time. So anything else I need to do here before I head out? Perhaps I could swing back later. Right now, I need to speak to Glorfindel, see what he needs.
These tidings are unsurprising.
I confess that I expected Ikanush to remain here in Zajana from the moment that I set eyes upon the Kalmachila. Did he tell you about the Den of Stone? Yes, he certainly told me about that. Well, he's rarely wrong, Pineleaf. These enchanted servants of Morgoth needed two things to threaten Middle-earth in the present age, and if Ikanush is correct, they may have both of these things here in Mujala, the end of their enchantment and access once again to the surface. We will take the road northwest as it climbs into Ansharu and keep watch for signs of the Thardut and their Utugi warriors. Will Ulashar remain our guide on this road, or does he desire to remain in Zijana with the traveling players now that they are united? Okay, well, let's see what our friend here has to say.
I made a commitment to guide you on the road through Mojala, and I will not forsake that pledge.
In any event, Satagera told me that they must also take the road westward for a few days. She has been hired to write a new play for the travelers to perform. It may be our paths will cross again. Okay, we will see.
Ansheru, the height of the sky, was once known for the loveliness of its high forests and flowering meads.
And how about leveling characters? Hey, level 160. Ancharu. Yes, the height of the sky. Now the plateau is parched and dry, a cracked waste among the high peaks of the moor. If Ikanush is correct that other vaults of the Tharduth remain, this would seem to be a likely place for them. The road that runs from Zajana to Ansharu has a reputation for danger. We must remain alert for brigands as we make our way northeast. Okay, so travel northeast of Zajana on the road to Ansharu. I suppose we can do that. So, on to the road. So far, everything seems to be clear along the road, so perhaps we're not going to have any incidents as we head over to Ansharu. Well, that would be a change. Well, here's a sign. Let's see if we have... Hold on. That doesn't look like the way to Ansharu. It doesn't look right with this sign. Let me take a little closer look at it. Shouting defiantly, a brigand leaps out from hiding. What? Okay. Well, he's a brigand. I guess I expect him to be rude, right? Okay. Well, we could take care of brigands. Right? We started out going against brigands. Why not take out a few more of them? There you go. Well, I think we should fix this sign because something is very, very wrong with it. Yeah. Very well. Now it's pointing out into the right direction. We can head on back and continue along our way. Since the last scene, I noticed that the name of this quest is the Brigand-Haunted Road. So we saw the brigand part before. Now this looks like the haunted part. Restless soldier. Well, let's put him to rest. Right? We'll take care of that. New deed, Dead Slayer of Ansharu. Wonderful. Well, we're also going to run into a couple of Carrion Kraban. Kraban, they're everywhere. Well, we'll just have to take care of that. And now we have another shrine. Brigands appear to have tampered with another sign. Oh yeah. That's definitely not the correct direction. Well, let's see if we could check for any signs of tampering. Oh! A mesh! leaps out from hiding, unaware of your lack of surprise. And how do we know that his name is Amesh? No idea. Is that somebody we ran into earlier? I guess it's always a possibility. You survived the Mesh's ambush and should repair this signpost as well. Yeah, I suppose so. Hold it. Someone's around here. Oh! Hello, Rahazi.
Our paths cross once again, and it seems they each lead to the height of the sky.
Shahrazad entrusted me with 2 of her soldiers to scout the plateau of Anjou ahead of her army. We should not yet climbed high enough, and already we have run afoul with brigands. I see you have as well. The bandits came from the hold of Jahila to the east. If you deprive them of blades and bows with which they could trouble folk on the road, you will have aided the Shara and any others who may travel this way. We can meet up in Gadimun when the road leads into Harsharud and discuss further plans. Oh, where it leads? Okay, so collect blades from brigands and collect bows from the hold of Jahila. Okay. Well, Saltland pack leader. It's a big dog. Very big dog. Well, we will take care of that. Really? Really rude. You couldn't stay well enough alone. Maybe you should, if you're a carrion-fed Cravan, why don't you just wait for one of us to win and then interfere with the loser? I mean, carrion, it's part. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that is a bit down there. Oh, is that actually a village down there? Well, I don't know. Let me see what happens when I get down there. Nope, no village down here. Just random brigands all over the place. Well, we'll just have to go after random brigands then. And see what they do. Well, we will deprive them of their blades. And then we need to also deprive them of their bows. Okay. I thought that one would have a bow on them. Is that a goblin? I'm guessing that the goblin does not count in a way this. Yeah, because this says from brigand. So unless these are new deed, goblin slayer of Kijan. Oh, good grief. Oh well, I wasn't expecting goblins. Maybe this is the brigand village? You have discovered the hold of Jakila. Okay, so this is the brigand village, or settlement, or whatever you want to call it. And I need to get bows from here. And the marksman sounds like a perfect person that may have the bows. Well, I need a blade. So where are the bows? It says the bows are that way. Oh, no. that way. A rat keeper. I'm supposed to be collecting bows, not rats. So I need a bow keeper? You're a sneaky one, are you? No, you're a cutthroat. Well, I'm let's see, a jab belly? Is that a good way of putting that? Okay, let's see. Anyone here around who can have... Alright, now since I'm officially in the area where it seems to think where the bows are at, killing a marksman here, give it to me, or do I have to do something else, like steal it from a bow stand or something like that? Sounds like it's the latter. Okay, so now, bows. I need the bows so I could make a nice pretty present and wrap it all up, right? I need the bows to wrap around the present. Right? Oh, I'm inside of caltrops. Okay. Where are the bows located? Ah! There's one right over here. Actually, I better take care of this tough, who won't be too tough if I attack him first. But if I'm in the middle... Okay, so the cutthroats are in stealth. Alright. Or at least trying to be in stealth. Okie dokie. So, there's one bow here. Good. And, there's another bow right over here. I don't know why I couldn't just take them off the archers, but okay. Fine. Well, bring the blades and the bows to Rozazi at Garim-Un. I went from the Brigand-Haunted road to the Brigand-Haunted road. Not that there weren't Kurban on the previous road also. Actually, by the look of this area, might just be the haunted road. Looks more like a tomb than a city, but okay. I'll take care of you next. Beep, beep, bang. And continue on our way. I think this is the right place. One has their doubts sometimes. You have discovered Garim-Un. Right? Yeah. Doesn't exactly look like a promising spot if you ask me. Let's see. Where is... Ah! Here she is. Hello there, Rahazi.
I felt a chill when I arrived here, and my companions say they felt the same.
Those brigands would surely have known not to trouble with Shahrazadi or her army, but most travelers have neither her numbers nor her ferocious mane. It is good to have shown them the road is not undefended. So I felt a chill when I arrived here, and my companions say that they felt the same. I suspect more than brigands haunts these ruins. More than brigands! Well...
The air is thin and cold in Anshero. I like it not.
Well, what is haunting here? I guess we'll have to find that out in the next episode of the Song of Waves and Wind.